So I'm witnessing a sunset that is so beautiful that it will make you forget how rough this city really is. I hop on a train, only to be delivered to Selaron's mess of tiles, a riot of color and grit. I follow the locals as they do there every day. Then I climb Sugarloaf Mountain to check out the views. I like what I see. I've got to go there. I stand in awe of Christ the Redeemer, silent and watchful and eternal. Today, I'm just going to be a tourist, doing all of the things that tourists do. But trust me, this city's got a lot of stories beneath the postcard scenes in the beach. Oh yeah, you probably know by now. I'm in Rio. They say that travel heals and awakens the spirit. On my quest, I find and share stories of ordinary people doing extraordinary things in interesting places. My name is Gibbs, and I travel for culture. It's my first time in Rio, and I'm strolling through the airport. Bright lights, chaos, and I'm looking for my guide.
So we're happy to be here in Brazil and use it. But listen, original from Brazil. This is Marianne. Again, if you are ever coming to Rio, definitely want to contact her. She'll show you all the sights. Treat you like food. Cool. You ready?
True.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, DW, our local cameraman, is here too, but he's behind the camera, so I just follow Marianne, smile to her car, and we pack it, and I realize that this is where the true adventure begins. The driving through Rio is an experience in itself. The smells hit you first, like exhaust fumes, the street food, the hint of salt from the ocean, all battling for the same space. And the traffic. It's a living, breathing beast. Cars, buses, motos, horns blaring, just chaos. But really, I don't even care where we're headed. And I don't mind. As long as I'm here in this madness, I know it's going to be great. We're just cruising along, traffic swirling around us, and I finally asked Marianne, where in the ham sandwich are we going? Marianne just smiles and doesn't say a word. Then out of nowhere, she points those steps, and I realize we're here, the famous Selaron Steps.
Hey everybody, it's Gibbs with iTravel for Culture. We are here at the Selaron Steps. You know this place. It's the place where Pharrell and Snoop Dogg did "You're My Favorite Girl." So just here, you can see people climbing up the stairs. We've already kind of taken our walk up there, and it's a good place that you'll want to visit if you ever come to Rio de Janeiro. Check it out.
The Selaron Steps are more than just a staircase. They're a riot of mosaics, color, chaos, history splashed into every tile. The steps were built by a man named Jorge Selaron, who started covering the staircase in broken tiles from all over the world. He poured years into it, turning a simple stairway into a monument of resistance and creativity. I'm sure Marianne can tell us more.
So he's the artist, Selaron. He used to live right
so tell me
here.
about it. Tell me about it.
He used to live here, and he started to collect tiles for all over the world. He was an artist. And he started to put tiles and decorated here. He made all it by himself. He died in 2013 as well. We have some of the history written over there, which I think is interesting for you to know. Adios, mis amigos.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
That's the English, Portuguese version and the English version.
Okay.
Tudo bem? That's the English version.
But here's what you need to know. When you visit the Selaron Steps, don't rush it. Just take your time. This isn't just a photo op, it's a living canvas. Come very early or late on the weekday, as this place gets very crowded. Watch your belongings and be respectful. It's a working neighborhood, not a tourist trap.
So Marianne, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So where are we today?
We at Sugarloaf. Sugarloaf complex, there are two mountains. They're made with granite. I know in meters, like 220 meters and 390.
But what's Sugarloaf?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Tell me about the history.
Well,
why do they call it Sugarloaf?
Some people would say it's because indigenous name, but I don't know exactly why. But the version that we use, it's because how Portuguese, old times, used to send sugar to Portugal. They would put the sugar cane juice, a template, not a template, a kind of a recipient. So the sugar would evaporate, and that would be in like a cone shape. As they see the mountain and the sugar, how do they transport? They say that looks like our Sugarloaf thing. So that's why they call Sugarloaf.
That's Sugarloaf.
That's Sugarloaf.
Sugarloaf. Okay, all right.
Should we visit it?
Yeah, let's go. I'm looking forward to it.
Let's go.
All right, I'll admit it. I'm feeling like a full-blown tourist right now. But honestly, come on, Sugarloaf Mountain? It's one of those things that you must see and you must do no matter how much you try to act like you're above it, like you're not a tourist. So I get in the cable car and suddenly I'm looking down on a city that's part equal chaos and beauty. It's raw, it's unfiltered, and I love it. The air is clean, it's sharp, and every breath feels like a reminder that this place is alive. As we ascend, I start to see Rio for what it really is. Ships like behemoths docked in the bay, cargo and lives intertwined, planes descending into the airport. I hear the noise, I sense the speed of life, flying just overhead, and in the distance, Christ the Redeemer, watching everything like a silent guardian.
I'm gonna show my card.
Marianne's beside me, pointing out the best angles, the secret spots, and helping me to be the tourist that I sometimes pretend that I'm not.
Thank you. Look at you.
She points out Red Beach and Copacabana Beach. That's your hotel right there, she says, grinning. And just like that, I'm back to being a tourist again, sampling the foods. I'm such a cliche.
See, Marianne, see. So that, like, continue with the legacy, literally.
Time to take that pilgrimage and see what's real beneath the postcard glass. Real has enough cliches. I want the story underneath. Hey, let's go.
Oh, see, jackfruit.
We take a look at the trees from a high elevation, and I've got to be honest, those jackfruit trees, the skyline from way up high, it's beautiful. But I know it's time to get my boots on the ground. I've got to get dirty. It's time to take some photos, soak it all in, and then move on. Because Christ the Redeemer, yeah, it's calling my name. I'm walking with Marianne toward the Corcovado train. The train is about a 20-minute trip up the mountain, but in those minutes, you'll get a glimpse of what really makes Rio tick. It departs from the Cosme Vale station and it climbs through the Tijuca National Park. And you can hike this in about 2 hours if you're feeling froggy, but if you're lazy like me, just pay $15 and the ride will give you the best views of Rio that you'll ever get. People come from every corner of the globe to stand here in this space, to stare up at this icon and feel there's something more than just a photo op. Even on a cloudy day, You can feel its presence, like it's holding up the sky. Marianne and I talk about the statue's history and how it's more than just plaster and soapstone. It's a symbol built by a French sculptor in 1931 and designed to be a beacon of faith and resilience. From this vantage point, Brazil is vast. It's mountains, beaches, forests, all spilling out like a gift. The city looks small from up here, but it's alive with stories and struggles and dreams.
So Marianne, we're here. We took the tram up to Christ the Redeemer statue, right?
True.
What part of the city are we in right now?
We are in the part of the city that's the south zone of the city, you know, but very close to downtown still. We're in Cosme Velho, we're in Corcovado Hill. The Christ the Redeemer is on top of the mountain, that's called Corcovado.
Yeah. And you know, we've been trying to get here all day, right? And we've been waiting for the clouds to dissipate and the sun to come back out. It comes and goes, it comes and goes. Take a look right now. Just see, we can't really see the city. In other times when it would be like really, really clear, what would we see over here?
Oh, we would see the bay, the stadium.
But today, you know, you guys, you just have to imagine what that looks like. But regardless of the weather, regardless of the clouds, it's just a pleasure to be here. And if I pan up right now, we can see we're at the base, kind of at the base of Christ the Redeemer statue. And we can only see the bottom part right now, right? Because the rest of it is covered. Yeah. So maybe the clouds will dissipate, but if it doesn't, Marianne, we're here.
We're here, and it's a good feeling as well, right? Because many people, they don't experiment that. They don't experience that to be in the clouds.
Tell me about Christ the Redeemer, the statue.
Okay, the idea to have this statue here was because during the emperor time, they just won a monument, a Catholic monument. It was 1850. Then came the Republic time, that was 50 years after that. And they say, we don't want to have a statue over there. We're not gonna pay for have a statue over there. But the Catholic Church, the ladies from the Catholic Church managed to get some money, and they found that to build the statue there. As well, the ladies, they helped building the statue. The statue is made of concrete, and they have a revestment. Like a skin, which is mosaic.
You know, like the mosaic skin?
Exactly. And the ladies, they got a foot by a foot of a cloth. They glue the rocks on that cloth, so the men would carry up in the train and do that. So the guys did their work, but the ladies did that work as well. Christ the Redeemer, this monument here, we are in the middle of the Tijuca National Forest. So there are 3 organizations in charge. One, IBCM Rio, it means the environment. Number 2, the train of Corcovado train, which is a different company, and the Catholic Church. So the 3 organizations in charge to have this monument here.
And do you know what year that monument was erected?
1931.
It was 1931. Okay. And this is one of the most popular tourist sites in Brazil, right?
Totally. It's the one that received the most tourists.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We climb higher, and Marianne gives me her tips. The best spots to stand, angles for photos, the hidden corners, and where the crowd actually thins out. A couple of tips when you visit Christ the Redeemer. Always watch your stuff. This place is crowded and tourists are prime targets. Don't get distracted. Respect the space, respect the people. It's sacred, but it's also a busy place. As we explore the base of the statue, Marianne points out a quiet area beneath the statue used for mass and weddings, a sacred place where faith feels close enough to touch.
They celebrate weddings, baptism here.
Small group ceremonies.
Oh, sometimes the priest is gonna go outside.
Okay.
So just under the Christ the Redeemer. It's nice. But in here, they do have a mass sometimes. Nice.
And then, just as we're taking it all in, the clouds part. The full, glorious Christ the Redeemer appears, arms wide, immortal, and breathtaking. From here, the view is insane. The city, the bay, the mountains, everything laid out like a gift. It's a moment frozen in time.
We're so fortunate that the clouds rolled away where it was really cloudy. Now the sun has pierced through the clouds and we are able to get a really good picture of Christ the Redeemer.
Standing here, I think, yeah, it's cheesy. It's tourist stuff, pure and simple, but it's also a reminder about hope and resilience, and how a statue can become a symbol that unites a nation. As Marianne and I head toward the elevators, she suddenly starts singing My Girl by The Temptations. Or maybe I started it. Either way, we formed the perfect duo.
I guess
You say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl.
right here.
This place is magic. And it's not just the view, it's the weird, unexpected moments that stick with you. And then, by the way, the bystanders, they got a free concert. We slide down the elevator, leaving the Christ Redeemer statue and the clouds behind, headed toward Copacabana Beach. And as we gather our place on the train headed back down the mountain, it's a moment to reflect on what the symbol really stands for. It's hope. It stands for resilience and the collective spirit of a people who have weathered storms and still stand tall. I'm thinking about how the symbols like this are not just stones, they're stories. And they're a reminder that even in chaos, there's grace. And that the simplest, most familiar moments often hold the most profound meaning. And that's all. Time to go to the beach. Here I am at the edge of Copacabana, watching the scene unfold. People playing volleyball like it's their last day on earth. Water shimmering beneath the sky that's slowly turning dark, and the waves are crashing in as surfers ride the swell, lost in their own world. From up here, it's chaos. Hundreds of people stretching out like ants, each one with their own story. A moment of joy or struggle, all tangled together in this endless stretch of sand and water. The water's endless, blue and wild and everything in, reminding me that no matter how high we climb, how many sights we see, this city's heartbeat is right here in all of this chaos and beautiful noise. The Caipirinha is a refreshing cocktail. Primarily it's made with cachaça, a sugarcane spirit unique to Brazil, sugar added for sweetness, lime, the citrus element, and ice to cool and dilute the drink. The Caipirinha's exact origins are somewhat unclear, but it's believed to have originated in São Paulo, Brazil. But nevertheless, to the Brazilians, the Caipirinha is more than just a drink. It's considered a cultural institution in Brazil. And as I depart the festivities for the evening and retire, I begin to think, this is not just some touristy experience. My day was filled with culture, not just a postcard. And I get it now, why people keep coming back. Because in these moments, you feel alive. And as the waves crash on the shore, I know I'll carry this moment with me, rough, beautiful, imperfect, just like the city itself. And I can't wait for what tomorrow will bring when we take a deep dive into the Afro-Brazilian culture of Rio. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Gibbs with iTravel for Culture, and thank you for watching this episode. We're always looking for new destinations to explore. So don't forget to comment and leave us a message. Let us know what's going on in your own backyard. Who knows? We might just be coming to you, or we promise that we'll respond to your message. And don't forget, as always, to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button. It really helps us out. We'll see you on the next journey.